Knees are bent, feet out in front. And I want you to take your hands to kind of help guide where those feet should go. Place the feet directly down, like so it feels comfortable for them to be totally stretched out. So find the angle in the knee. And then we're gonna take our hands on our bums and we're gonna pull those bums out to the side so that you're really resting in the middle of your seat. Take the hands on top of the shins. Let your shoulders really pull down the back. You're going to automatically sit up really straight here. Let a couple good sighing breaths out as you close your eyelids. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Hold here and just imagine that left side of your collarbone and that left shoulder really pulling down and away. On your next exhale, let your chin roll across your chest really slowly. Left ear, left shoulder, and we're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Allow that right shoulder, opposite shoulder to pull down exaggeratedly so you feel that muscle release in the side of your neck. 1 more breath here. Exhale, roll the chin to your chest. And I want you to let your chest come forward over your thighs. Wrap your hands around your thighs. Let your head fall on top of the knees. You'll feel a nice little release through your low back. And we're gonna stay here for just a couple breaths with our eyes closed, feeling as though this is a nice little love bug hug for yourself, and also noticing how much you can round the back here. Open up those shoulder blades. Still feeling that tailbone pulling down and back. Feet are still even on the mat. 1 more big breath. See how big you can make the back side of your body. And then we're going to slowly roll up to a seat. Let's send that right leg out long, bend your left knee and pull that heel in towards you. We're gonna twist to the left side. So our left hand is gonna come behind, our right hand is gonna come around the top of our leg, around the knee kind of, top of where it is, and turn your upper body gently to the back. You don't need to add that gaze tonight if your neck doesn't feel like it. You can just look out to the side of your mat here, trying to draw that left shoulder behind you and just turning the upper body out to your left side. 1 more big breath here. And then we're going to release that twist, setting our left hand high as our left knee falls away. Right hand comes behind. And as you exhale, you're going to draw that left hand across towards that right pinky toe. If you can't reach that pinky toe, just grab somewhere along the end of that lower leg. I want you to inhale, straighten out the spine. And as you exhale, just pull yourself a little bit closer towards that right side of the body. Gently, still opening up that left hip, drawing the knee down. 3 more big breaths here. Again, inhale to lengthen and flatten out your back. Pull that belly in, lift your chest, and as you exhale, you're just really hinging forward at the same time, opening up that left knee. 1 last breath here. Slowly lifting your upper body back up. We're gonna send that left leg long, bend that right knee, bring that heel behind your seat, feet is flat, foot is flat on the mat. Inhale to lengthen through that left arm, right hand plants behind. You're gonna wrap around that right knee, lift your upper body, and twist towards that right side. Again, tonight we're not twisting our gaze and our upper body all the way back around, just really focusing on drawing the upper body open to the right side. 1 more full breath here. Twisting back to the top of your mat, letting your right knee fall away. Left hand comes behind. Inhale, right hand high. And as you exhale, you're gonna lean forward and reach across to the outside edge of that left foot, or maybe the outside edge of that left leg. Inhale to really lengthen your back. Exhale to grow longer and try to flatten and lean forward. Inhale, flatten your back, opening up that right knee and pulling the right hip back. Maybe making this more of a twist to the left side if that feels better. We have one more full breath here. Slowly coming back up with the upper body. We're gonna set our hands down behind us. Fingertips flip to point away. Both feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent. We're gonna get ready to do our tabletop reverse. So on the inhale, we're gonna lift our hips high. Make sure you have enough room for those thighs to be long, and if you can drop your head behind you, go for that. You need to keep a little resistance. Try to let it go. One more breath. Slowly lower those hips down, and we're gonna let those knees rock from side to side. Whew. One more breath each side. Coming back, we're gonna send the legs out long again. Hands stay behind for a reverse plank. So you can either drive down through the heels is really the best way to do it. So don't try to flatten out that foot, all right? So on the inhale, we're gonna lift our hips high. Keep that gaze so that your neck is nice and long. Imagine a reverse plank. One more full breath. And on that exhale, lower the hips down. Flex through those heels. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, hinge to a seated fold. Grab behind your legs or your feet. Inhale to lift your head and chest. Exhale to lean a little bit further into that fold. Do that 3 more times. Inhale to lift up out of your low back. And then exhale to find that fold at the hips. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Coming to a seat and then flipping your legs around behind you, coming to a tabletop on the hands and knees. On the inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly button forward, lift your chin, press your chest high. Exhale, flatten the tops of the feet, pull the mid back in, tuck the tailbone, drop the head heavy. And here in that cat pose, I want you to move your hips from side to side, making it very cat-like, so keeping that mid-back lifted as much as you can and the pelvis tilted under, working into some of those low back areas. Settling into a flat back. Inhale, right hand reaches out in front. Exhale, left leg reaches out as well. Adding 3 breaths here just to hold. Imagine you're pulling on the fingertips and pulling on the toes away from each other at the same time. Notice how the belly lifts and lengthens. One more breath. Inhale here, exhale, tap the fingertips and toes. Inhale, lift them right back up to shoulder hip height. Exhale, drop and tap. Inhale, lift. 3 more. Exhale. Last one here. We're gonna reach back for that left foot. Bend your knee, grab the foot, press the foot into your hands, and then pull that heel back in towards your seat. Knee and hand come down as you move your hips from side to side. Let your head swing to that opposite shoulder. Find a little length in your side body, stretch it out, wiggle it out. Come on back to center. Inhale, left hand, exhale, right foot. Lengthen in opposition for a 3-breath hold. Lift that belly in and up. See if you can extend a little bit longer. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap fingertips and toes 5 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale. 2 more. Last one here. Reaching back for that right foot. Push the foot into the hand first, and then push the heel into the seat. Bring your hand and knee back down to the mat. Take a barrel roll. Drop the belly, lift the chin, move your rib cage all the way around. Exhale and inhale, bending elbows, making it very fluid, noticing, and then going the other way 3 times. Back to a tabletop. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out those feet. One knee bends and then the other. Coming back to a neutral down dog. Pressing through both heels. Exhale with slightly straight legs. And then make that knee bend just a little bit deeper than you normally would. Sending the hips higher as your knees stay bent. And then inhale, lift to your toes, look forward, step to the top. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, your shoulders by the ears and then down the back. Inhale, both hands high. Grab the left wrist. Exhale, lean it over to the right side. Inhale, rise up. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, really lean. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, lean back. We're going to take our hands around to our mid-back. Flip the fingertips up and try to bring the palms of the hands together in that reverse prayer pose. If not, interlace the fingers and keep the elbows bent. Noticing how that automatically draws the shoulders open. Chest lifts just a little bit more. Check in with our feet. We're coming up to our toes and then back onto those heels. Lift to your toes and then back to the heels. One more time. Coming to your mountain, let your hands fall by your sides. Feel those feet evenly plant. Each one of your toes wiggles and grounds down. Let's imagine that spring-like flower, new growth and roots starting at the bottom of our feet. Feeling that energy twist and make its way all the way up your legs. And on that next inhale, we're rising and reaching up to the sun with both hands. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Release the right knee down. Staying forward on your fingertips, adjust your left foot as needed to really let that right hip anchor down. Both hands coming up high. Inhale, big breath, lift up. Staying here for 3. Shoulders slide down the back. How is your knee and hip feeling? Do you need to come out? 1 more breath. And then we're going to twist it. Right hand reaches in front on the inhale. And as we exhale, right hand dives down. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left hand overhead. Inhale, left hand reaches back behind. Exhale, hand to the top of the mat. Scooch back to that half split. Left leg straightens as your back lifts. Inhale, exhale, half split. Inhale, step forward. Exhale to a standing split. Right foot goes up to the sky. Head stays down. 3 more deep breaths. Anchor through that left leg. Slight knee bend. Sole of the right foot draws higher. 1 last breath. Release that right foot down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend the knees, plant the hands. Step the left foot back, left knee down to the mat. On the fingertips to adjust your low lunge, and then inhale tall with both hands. 3 breaths here. Again, maybe coming out of that right knee is a little bit more comfortable, or maybe is a little bit more of a stretch. 1 more breath. Inhale to reach forward with that left hand. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, right hand overhead. Inhale, right hand reaches back. Exhale, hand to the mat. Scooch back, straighten out the right leg, half split. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step forward. Exhale. Exhale to a standing split. 5 breaths, left foot lifts. Last full breath here. Release your foot down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to a high plank. Holding here for 30 seconds. Just keeping it strong. 30 seconds is no time at all. Check in with your posture, your hips mainly. They're either too low or too high. Stay right there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees to the mat. Open the knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Move your hips to one side and then the other. Do that a couple more times. Hello, inner thighs. My opposite elbow kind of bends. Just do whatever feels good there. And then I want you to take your hips around in a circle. Just the hips. Go the other way. Bring the big toes to touch. Shimmy back into a child's pose, bringing your forehead down. Maybe flipping the palms over. Settling in. Where is your breath? Letting that breath come in through the nose and out your open lips to totally settle you down. Letting go. One more full breath here. Just trying to find some affirmations. Inhale, slowly come up to a tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Bend your right knee and twist those hips open to the right side. If you want to flip that leg all the way over, you can. We're here for 2 more big breaths. Or maybe even a knee circle. Feels good. On that next inhale, come on back to a 3-legged dog. Stretch that right leg out long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. We're gonna stay on that left foot. Inhale, right hand high. Stay here, 4 more breaths. Open up the shoulders to chest to the right side. Pressing back through that left leg, 1 more big breath. Exhale, right hand comes back down, step forward to a forward fold. Hips go high, head stays down, exhale deeply. Take your feet a little bit wider on the mat. Grab opposite hand, opposite elbow, hang right in the center here for 3 big breaths. Really let that neck go. I think this really helps that part of my stressed out shoulders and neck muscles. 1 last breath. We're going to swing our upper body from side to side. Just 1 more time, nice and gently to each side. Coming back to the center, right hand stays, bend that right knee. Inhale, left hand high. You can tuck that left hand behind your hip. Maybe straighten out that leg. Maybe use a block or pillow instead. Taking 1 more breath to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left hand to the center of the mat. Bend the left knee. Right hand goes high. Moving into that twisted fold in any way that feels good to you. Trying to keep your hips even and straight spine. Last breath, inhale, and then exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to a high plank. Inhale at the top, exhale through chaturanga. Inhale to cobra, exhale down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Step to the outside of that right hand. Release the left knee down. It's a shorter lizard tonight, so if you want to come forward a little bit more, you can, or you really can just stay on the hands and drive that left hip flexor forward. Notice that right hip as well, of course. Just 3 more deep breaths. Onto your hands wherever you are, and then kick that right foot back up to the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Set those toes down. Inhale, lift your toes. Look forward, step or hop, forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your feet back to high plank. Lower to your chaturanga. Flow that vinyasa, find your cobra, breathe in, exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, bend that knee, twist those hips open to the left side, flipping it all the way over if you want for 2 more breaths. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, tuck and step between the hands, staying on that right foot. Right hand stays. Inhale, right hand high. Staying here for 3 more breaths. You can bend that elbow, take hand behind. Whatever feels good. Twisting a little bit deeper with your chest and shoulders. Last big breath here. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Step to the outside of that left hand for a lizard. Release your right knee to the mat. Coming forward just a little bit. 3 more deep breaths here. Go a little further if you can. Adjust it. Release it. Coming up to your hands and then forward to a yogi squat. So if you need to lift those hips, swing the right foot forward, lower those hips back down. Heels are in and toes are turned out. We're going to lift up with our upper body. Hands come to the heart center. Press into your fingertips. Press the elbows to the knees. And now close the eyes. Setting your hands behind or in front to gently let your seat fall down to the mat. Bring your feet around to the top. We're going to rock and roll. Inhale here, and as you exhale, round your back, roll back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, roll back. Do that a couple more times, leading into a plow or happy baby of your choice. Just play around with either of those or both. Closing your eyes. Sighing out a couple good deep Monday evening breaths. Drawing the soles of the feet together and letting your knees go wide on your mat, finding that loose diamond shape. Hands come to the belly or wherever resting comfortably for you is. Just connect with your body and your spirit. Allowing yourself to truly believe in your own power and wisdom and strength. To new beginnings every single day. Letting one leg go long and then the other, really reclining into a comfortable shavasana. allowing your jaw to move from side to side. Noticing the stillness and peace and calm that washes over you with every single active breath. You're alive and well and happy and grateful.